Hey guys, it's me, Tiny Turtle Crafts. Sorry, I forgot my name there. Tiny Turtle Crafts, and I'm here with pig art.
Alright, so this is Tiny Turtle's first video. And so for the first video, we're going to be making
Plushies.
So okay. So Tiny Turtle's going to be making
Obviously a turtle plushie.
We haven't made hers yet, so we have the cutout here, little turtle.
It's a turtle.
It's like a human.
It's a baby turtle.
Okay, and then I'll be making little donut plushies.
Let's build them.
So
Glaze stuff inside.
what you'll be needing for the turtle plushie is, get it?
Dun, 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 dun.
Green felt.
Green.
So this color, if you have a darker felt or fabric, use it. If you have a light one like ours, use it. It's okay. So this is gonna
green.
We're gonna use this as the base for the turtle. So what we're gonna do
Trace it with a pen.
is trace it. You're actually gonna need one of these. Usually you would use two of them, but we're doing is turtle plushie, but the only thing really plushy about it is the shell part.
It's like gonna be really cool.
It sounds weird, but at the end it's gonna be cool. So you'll only need one of these.
One. Unless if you want to make two, then you can make two. I'll just stay with
Okay, so you're gonna trace that. So you're gonna use the green as the base color.
Doesn't matter what kind of green.
And
Pen
then
doesn't work.
for the donut base color, you are gonna need a goldish, tan-ish color for the actual donut base. For mine, you are gonna need two of them, 2 circles. And it is okay if the circles aren't even, because to be honest, do we really care? So you're going to trace 2 circles, and then we're going to sew it, then we're going to even it out, so I mean, it's fine.
Mine is not turning out good. I can't even see anything with this pen.
Okay. So you are going to trace the kind of generic shape or size that you want it. So that's the basic shape of this one.
Mine's gonna take longer because mine's like a detailed. But
I mean,
just like a
it would be better if one circle's bigger than the other, so then you could count on more the shape and you cut it. So yeah, so we're gonna cut these out.
And you can use any animal.
Yeah, if you want to see more plushies specific or non, please leave a comment down below.
Or you can also tell us what to make. Or
what you would like us to make. If it's a different type of craft or another specific plushie you want to make, you want to learn how to make, please leave a comment down below and we'll try our best to make it happen, because we're doing this for fun.
And make sure you look at Make sure you look at Pig Art's video. She has way more than mine. This is obviously my first video.
You can tell as the screening isn't right. It's way too big. No, it's fine. The bigger the better. Oh, you didn't trace it
I
straight.
know. That's what I said. I messed up. Okay.
She made it way bigger.
I was concentrating.
Well, the bigger the better. Okay, so just
it looks like a human.
cut that out with the tail.
Okay, I need scissors.
So fun.
Okay. Look at this. Let me show you.
That's dog. Cover that up.
Okay.
So this video is gonna have a lot of bloopers, a lot of crazy things. But if you like crazy, subscribe to both of our channels. Yeah.
It doesn't cut.
So we are gonna cut it.
Sorry, it's taking too long.
You don't have to cut on the lines for the donut because
If you make it too big, just don't cut on the lines.
yeah, you don't have to cut on the lines for the donut because all donuts aren't perfectly circle.
All, not some. All.
So this one is a little bit big, but that's good. So then there's more room for it to be up. That makes sense.
Yep.
For a pickle? A bagel.
Oh.
So my siblings are there in the background trying to make bagels.
I got one of the four.
So if you can, do it on purpose, but if you don't want to, it's fine to make it a little bit bigger, because then when you have it, it'll be more up, so you can stuff it with more stuffing like this one. And so,
Oh man.
what, just a for more detailed for more detailed things, use more
Smaller and
sharper scissors. But for circle, I mean like. So we only have one needle, so we're gonna have the sharing. But this is the big needle. I don't know what if there's a specific
ball.
specific number to it, but it's just a really big one. And so if for a bigger needle, you're gonna need thicker string, because we tried using this with really thin string and it did not work because it goes straight through the holes, because this leaves a bigger hole. So you stick. So if you hear random talking in the background, it's them.
Not nice.
So yeah, so you're gonna need to get a little bundle of string. This is too much.
It's a bundle.
So a little bundle of string.
Bundle. Bagel. It's not a bundle, it's a bagel.
So if you want to make yours a normal donut with the hole in the middle, go ahead and cut out the hole, but make sure the hole is
A big hole in the middle.
it's even. So if you want to make it like that, you need to cut the hole.
Success.
Make the hole even so the holes aren't off. But it's just going to take a little bit longer. I'll show you what would happen if you made the hole in the middle while I'm sewing. But it's going to take, if you're going to make the hole in the middle, it's going to take more string and more, oh, I just lost. More yarn or string.
More. Okay, so I'm done with mine. The head is crooked, but who cares?
So, what you'll need to do is, do you have brown? We forgot brown.
Let's see. I'm thinking.
Do you want to use dark green?
For what?
For shell, because they're usually brown. But so dark green, you're gonna cut out a little square on it, or if you have more specific shapes. What you'll do is lay this out.
You're gonna poke yourself.
Lay this out, or the shape, or trace the middle separately, so you can cut the shell separately. But since we're not professionals, we ain't doing that garbage. So what you're gonna do is get the generic.
What you can do is just fold it.
No, so you're gonna trace. Okay. trace the generic shape. Trace all the little cracks that don't have fins on it, like right here, and then on the back side right here. We'll go over the tail, so cut here, and then on this side, wherever there's not arms, limbs, and then you'll just connect the lines. So you do that.
What? I don't even know what you're saying. Okay, so just make a circle and just draw a circle, and then match it up to the shell. There. Professional way to talk. Okay.
So she's gonna trace that, and I'm gonna get sewing, and then we'll see you guys in a little bit. So Miriam, Tiny Turtle got confused for the shell. So what we did is just on here we just drew lines connecting right here between all the things where it's just the shell. Right there. Yeah. And then we connected them all so we can get an oval, which would be the generic shape for the shell.
And then
you're gonna cut that out, sew it onto here,
and you can
sew it onto here, but leave a little bit open and put stuffing. But we'll explain that more when we're done. Yeah,
this part. Okay.
Gonna cut that out, and I'm starting to sew. We'll get a little bit into more sewing, and then I'll show you guys how it turns out.
So I finished cutting it, and that's like the basic. It's really starting to look cute.
She hasn't sewn it yet.
I haven't sewn it. Just honking it. So that's how the basic. But if you turn it around, make sure to like cut the stuff. Hers is already turning out fine. But she
Fine. For the bigger thread, I say don't do little stitchings, if that makes sense. You keep them spaced out pretty big, because
don't do like
really tiny
and then one
close to each other. Because I think it looks better if it's just spaced out more.
And don't do like one tiny one and then one huge one spaced between.
That's like, keep it so it's like kind of the same measurement. Not too big, but not too small, just right. So I'm going to get finished with this.
Then I'm going to sew the shelly onto it. It's already looking cute, actually. It's going to look cute.
So yeah, we'll be back in a little bit. So since the thing is bigger than the other one, I'm going to show you how you will sew it. Oh, it's not. So what you'll do is you'll line up the edges. You line up the edges. So see how it's bigger? So what you'll do is just clump it up so that the light edges are lining up. It's fine if it's like that. The more it's like that, the better. So then you'll just line it up. Just line it up and then just keep sewing. Because it'll go like that. It'll start clumping up here and start getting wrinkly. That's okay. So
but don't do like too tight and
yeah.
Super.
So then then you even it up. The other one, and then keep sewing. So you're just gonna keep doing that. So if Tiny Turtle was saying that it looked weird because it was like that. If it's like that, just move it down. Because, I mean, it's fine if it's like that in the front because that makes sense. But it's just in the bottom, it looks funny. So just bring it down more so you're comfortable how it's turned out. If you don't want to sew or don't know how to sew, hot gluing will do the same.
But ask parents' permission.
Yeah.
Because I burned myself. It wasn't pretty.
And we would have hot glued it, but we burned it.
We broke it.
There's
plastic. This popped.
So we'll see that's on a little bit. So I've done a little bit more opening and so it's gonna be really weird, scrunched up, and so that's a good time to get something to get the stuffing, and then it'll open up all this extra. Get all that extra space, like working or like to use, and then it won't be so weird anymore because then all the stuffing will like even it out. We're gonna put right enough stuffing
to make it fluffier. You can just like go like that. Yeah. It's like really.
There's
soft.
some other brand. There's other different brands of stuffing that some are really rough, like
That
this.
That
like
one's icky.
is
Icky.
really gross and
Look,
doesn't.
you can tell the difference.
Yeah.
You can tell the difference. Like,
look at that.
tell us which one seems fluffier. This one or that one? They kind of look the same, but look. That one looks like. Okay, when you squish it, it hurts your hands.
Look how gross that looks.
It hurts
But then
your
look at this
hands.
one.
It's like clouds.
Yeah, then look at this.
That one's like, that one basically hurts your hands.
Yeah,
when you
really
squeeze it. Okay.
And so I don't know what brand this is,
but it's a pretty good brand. Yeah. But for that one, even if you like make it fluffier, it'll still be rough, like really rough.
This video, it's getting pretty long. And so what we're going to do is make parts of them.
Because we don't want to like an hour.
Yeah, an hour video.
Like usually they're like at least 15 minutes.
Yeah, and we're already
16 minutes.
So I'm going to finish sewing this.
She puts the stuffing inside.
Yeah, put the stuffing inside. And then sew it until it's even.
It's okay if you have like a little bit sticking out. All you can do is sew that and just cut that off. Like, if you have like a tiny bit, cut it off. First sew it and then cut it out. But don't pull it, it's going to pull a lot. I pulled it.
So,
yeah. Just hanging around.
So in the next video, I'll have this already made.
Oh, I mean like separately.
Yeah. So
one video.
I'm just gonna finish sewing this up.
Make it bend, make it bend.
So I'm gonna have this done by the second video for the next video. But so technically, all the rest you need to do.
Just sew it up.
Okay, so this is done sewing up. That's pretty cute. A little opening there, but that's fine. And then you're just gonna cut whatever color you want out and then sew it on, and then you have your donut.
Make it like squiggly lines because it'll look cuter. Because it'll look like weird, just like one circle.
Yeah, like one straight circle.
One straight circle
isn't that perfect. It goes like blobs. So make it look natural. And see you guys in the next video where we make